Cristiano Ronaldo was born on February 5, 1985 in Madeira, Portugal. In 1996, he was scouted by Sporting Lisbon, one of the largest clubs in Portugal. In 2003, Ronaldo was signed by Manchester United and played with the Portuguese national team for the first time. In 2004, he signed his first endorsement deal with Nike, the first of many lucrative deals to come. In 2006, the player opened his first fashion boutique under the name CR7 in Portugal. In 2008, by helping Manchester United win both the English Premier League and the Champions League trophy, he won the FIFA Player of the Year. In 2009, Ronaldo became the most expensive player in football history after transferring to Real Madrid for $132 million. In 2011, Ronaldo helped Real Madrid win the Spanish league title and had his highest goal-scoring season with 60 goals in 55 matches. In 2013, Ronaldo won the FIFA Best Player award and grew his CR7 brand by launching a line of premium underwear and shirts. In 2014, he again won the FIFA Best Player award, and with his performance on a peak, Real Madrid won the Champions League. In January of this year, Ronaldo was named as the best Portuguese player of all time by the Portuguese Football Federation.
Now let us take a closer look at the industry Ronaldo is actually a part of.
Football has been qualified as the most popular sport globally. Almost half of the population in today's world follows football, and 1/5 of the people actually participate in some way in it. The digital revolution and growth of the internet allows more fans to consume football than ever before. During the FIFA World Cup, it was reported that there were around 7.2 million people per day watching football on TV and other devices. This rise of multi-screens highly increases the global football consumption and is a major factor contributing to the expansion of the industry. But the football world revolves around one major element, the football fan, who on average would be a well-educated, married, 25 to 34-year-old male. Football fans are very important as they play a big role in this industry and are a very valuable target market to sponsors and marketers. The sport is gaining on attention and engagement from its fans, and this is an efficient way for companies to also gain attentiveness through sponsoring events or players. The world's best football players, such as Ronaldo, Messi, and Neymar, are nowadays being sponsored by a wide variety of brands using their image and fame to increase awareness. This has helped Ronaldo become not just a football player, but a global celebrity and icon.
Ronaldo is one of the biggest stars in the football industry, but what factors have contributed to build his brand equity?
The lowest level of the brand equity pyramid is salience. A highly salient brand is one that has both depth and breadth of brand awareness. The Portuguese is globally known by 84% of the population thanks to being a football star, a celebrity, and a sex symbol. His depth of awareness was further increased by playing at Real Madrid, the biggest football club in the world. In terms of breadth of awareness, as one of the major stars, Ronaldo is immediately linked to football. Yet, he has managed to expand his associations to other fields by extending his own brand in clothing and retail, and by attracting different types of endorsements. Salience is given. There is brand identity, but does this identity have a meaning? There are two dimensions to this meaning: performance, which focuses on functional needs, and imagery, which refers to more intangible aspects of the brand. Ronaldo's hard work ethic is reflected upon his physical abilities and skills that are constantly displayed on the field. This has allowed him to be highly successful to the point of winning 3 FIFA Ballon d'Or, loads of titles, and breaking many records. Cristiano Ronaldo has secured his place among the best players in the football history. The Portuguese captain has sex appeal, is ambitious, honest, and his emotions are never very far from the surface, an element which helps to humanize the star. Ronaldo is also the ambassador for Save the Children and makes significant charity donations, becoming a model footballer. His emotional exposure differentiates Cristiano Ronaldo from his biggest competitor. most of his marketing endorsements reflect and communicate his brand meaning on either aspects related to his performance or his intangible and emotional characteristics, for example, the player's sex appeal. Ronaldo is seen as the best trendsetter globally of all the football players, with 82% of people saying he reflects today's trends in society. Ronaldo's brand meaning has been developed by focusing on both emotional and rational aspects, and this is a key factor to building successful brands. The next step up in terms of brand equity is response. What do people think and feel about Cristiano Ronaldo? The football player is either loved or hated. Over 72% of people who know of the player globally say that they like him. More than 1 million Real Madrid shirts with Ronaldo's name printed on the back were sold in 2013, and men across the world copy his hairstyles. However, he pays the price for being too honest and for his constant, arrogant displays, as the media and many football fans criticize and hate him for this. To sum up, high performance, fitness, success, ambition, fashion, sex appeal, and sensitivity are Ronaldo's strong and favorable associations. But the combination of them is one single person. It's what gives the brand its uniqueness and equity. However, the arrogance association has to be controlled in order to reduce the hate part. The final step of the model focuses on the relationship and level of identification that the customer has. To what extent is the brand's relationship with football fans intense, loyal, and active? Cristiano Ronaldo has the largest Facebook fan base, bigger than any sports team or athlete. On Twitter alone, the 30-year-old has 32 million followers, in addition to 2 million videos on YouTube, 104 million fans on Facebook, and 102 million entries on Google. Ronaldo has a team of 5 or 6 professionals managing his social media presence that guarantee that the player is actively engaged with his fans on a daily basis.
Ronaldo successfully built his brand in both rational and emotional aspects, developing a loyal, active, and intense relationship with his fans. But actually, how did his brand really come to life?
Ronaldo's brand has come to life through CR7. By using CR7, Ronaldo has created a name for himself that is memorable, meaningful, and transferable. CR7's expansion to clothing is directly related to the fashion, fitness, and sex appeal associations of his brand. Underwear, shirts, and footwear form the complete line of products appealing to an aspirational market of men that aspire to be like Ronaldo. The brand has also expanded digitally with a website consistently reflecting and communicating Ronaldo's brand, the CR7 magazine, his own social network, and a digital platform to organize and support football amateur tournaments all over the world. All these aspects prove that Cristiano Ronaldo is differentiated, relevant, highly esteemed, and well-known, which makes him a true leadership brand.
With that being said, Ronaldo has successfully built his brand equity. But not everything has been so bright. There are a few negative aspects we are going to discuss in order to provide recommendations for the brand.
Ronaldo's credibility and authority may suffer because of excessive endorsements. Audiences may consider that he can endorse anything just to make a buck, which has negative effects on his image. Another criticism is that Ronaldo has endorsed some brands that are perceived inconsistent with his image, and this results in depreciation of brand equity. For example, the endorsement of KFC is considered to be contradictory to his healthy image. The endorsement of Facial Fitness Pro is also reported as the single weirdest celebrity endorsement. Also, CR7 has been associated with 3 different logos. This is also an inconsistency with the brand image and prevents a true identification with one logo that has the power to universally represent the brand as Michael Jordan or David Beckham did. With that being said, Ronaldo can improve his brand in a number of ways. First of all, when leveraging secondary brand associations, Ronaldo is recommended to act consistent with his brand meaning, like fitness, high achievements, and ambition throughout his career. Therefore, he should choose endorsements carefully and avoid endorsing brands that are irrelevant. Secondly, Cristiano Ronaldo should emphasize more on diminishing negative responses. This could be done by controlling his arrogant displays on the field and highlighting more the real Cristiano Ronaldo off the field. Finally, the CR7 logo should be displayed consistently with the same font across the different brand extensions.
That's really interesting. Ronaldo really had his ups and downs.
But I'm certain that his brand will continue to grow and that he will continue to mesmerize his fans for a long time.
We really hope you've enjoyed our show, and we will see you next week.